Check out the new ones.
From the big ones.
Janet Jackson. Tina Turner. Aerosmith. The Rolling Stones. Motley Crue. Madonna. Get them all. Get them first. MTV.
Smart girls know all the angles. No bob heads are better than one. Smart girls love geometrics, tricks, spiral, zigzag, grip goes straight, dangle those triangles, girl. You're looking great. Smart girls know all the angles. They love ConAir geometrics, tricks.
Get that ConAir confidence.
Audio Entertainment presents the new N.W.A. hotline.
Yo, what's up? We're N.W.A.
And we got our own ruthless hotline.
We got things online about Compton that you ain't never heard before. Yo, give us a call today for a new message.
Call 1-900-909-1000 and hear what N.W.A. and their music is all about. $2 for the first minute and 45 cents each additional minute. Get your parents' permission. Call 1-900-909-1000.
Believe that.
Force equals mass times acceleration. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. Power equals work divided by time. Energy equals the ability to produce work, equals energy return, equals the physics behind the physiques, equals Reebok.
Howdy.
Everything's up to date.
Stopped you for speeding. You still live on the same address?
11, no wants and warrants on your subject or motorcycle.
Suppose you can remember we have a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit?
Yes, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thanks.
The VH1 Corvette Collection. You could win one Corvette from every model year since 1953. Unbelievable as it may sound, the entire collection will be given away because on October 14th, all 36 Corvettes go to one winner. For complete details, turn on VH1.
Philadelphia is definitely on fire tonight. That's right. In just a few hours, the steel wheels will start churning and turning as MTV is proud to present the Rolling Stones North American Steel Wheels Concert Tour. Tonight, they're at Veterans Stadium in Philly. Of course, the self-proclaimed world's greatest rock and roll band starts the tour that has sold out stadiums all over North America. Here are a couple of entries for the record books. Check this out. Just last week, Montreal and Minneapolis sold out in one day, while Indianapolis sold out in 1 hour, so they had to add a second show for December 7th. So it's easy to figure out you want to see the Stones, you have to get your tickets immediately. Keep it tuned to MTV for your official Rolling Stones concert information. Another entry, by the way, for the record book, this just in. My brand new puppy did not do doo-doo all last night. He held it in. That's great. I'm very proud of that. Here, the Grace is a former Hitler.
At times, inactivity is preferable to mindless functioning.
Obviously, we still have quite a lineup for you this afternoon. I have another hour of your favorite videos coming your way. That'll be followed by, what do we have? Dial MTV. We have Yo, also Hard 30. Make sure you catch all of that. After the news, Don Henley with The End of the Innocents. He's still on tour. Before that, we have this word for you by Big Red.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness that's right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with
comes here, Matt.
Hey, she definitely wants to come home with me for Thanksgiving.
What about your hometown honey?
I think there'll be plenty of turkey for everybody. You have both tickets for $20.
You only paid 15.
Fair is fair. Profit, pal. No, I'm going to see Luann tonight.
Luann? Way too high.
Yeah,
Are we talking about the same one?
What did you get for question 45? False. It was multiple choice.
True?
The G-Rock series, now showing off at father and son shoe stores. Just a little too loud.
Tom Selleck is coming to your video store. Paulina Poroskova is coming to your video store. In a comedy that proves falling in love with a beautiful woman can be murder. Her Alibi. And Mel Gibson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Kurt Russell are now in your video store in the action-packed Tequila Sunrise, written and directed by Robert Towne. Look for both Tequila Sunrise, now available, and Her Alibi, coming September 13th on video cassette.
If you don't know
I was very skeptical, but I'm not now.
about the new generation hair growth system
It's really filled in through there.
and how it may help if you're losing your hair,
About 30 to 40% of my hair came back.
then call for this information.
Now his hair looks like it did 10 years ago.
The call is free.
I think I look better with a full head of hair.
The information is free.
I just like guys with hair.
There is hope.
It works.
It's really great.
It's powerful.
Hi, I'm Lyle Wagoner. If you haven't heard about the new generation hair growth system and how it may help you if you're losing your hair, then call this toll-free number to get this free information on the product that has helped millions. Just listen.
Eventually, about 30 to 40% of my hair came back.
And in 3 months, it stopped thinning.
A lot of this is new hair I didn't have 3 years ago.
Will the new generation hair growth system work for you? There's only one way to find out. Call for this free information now.
Sitting in for Kurt Loder, I'm John Norris with the news. Rap music has gotten a bad rap the past few years, due mainly to sporadic outbreaks of violence at rap concerts around the country. But there are still those who believe rap music can deliver a powerful, necessary, and attractive message, and one of those people happens to be a rap artist. Rapper and producer KRS-One. Having been a homeless person for over half a decade, now that KRS-One has finally obtained access to an audience and the media, he's making the most of it. Here's his story.
If we can advance ourselves through love and intelligence, why not just do it? Or why not just live that way?
Meet rap artist Chris Parker, better known as KRS-One. In a world of sloganeering and macho boast, he's devoting his time and talents to delivering a far more constructive message.
I believe that if you're teaching history, deal with straight-up facts, no mystery.
Black-on-black crime is one of Chris's biggest concerns. He's the man behind the influential Stop the Violence movement, which last year gathered rappers like Public Enemy, Kool Moe Dee, and MC Lyte to record a song called Self-Destruction. That led to Chris's own solo worldwide tour, which brought him last week to Compton, California.
I heard a whole lot about Compton. Oh, Compton's this, Compton's that, this shooting and killing and stabbing and robbing. So we said, well, that's the place we need to go. We did the concert. About 4,000 kids showed up, all gang members, and not one speck of violence, not even an argument.
But Chris's concerns aren't limited to black-on-black violence. He reacted strongly to last week's racially motivated slaying of a 16-year-old black youth by a white gang in Brooklyn.
It didn't shock me at all. It's going on right now. It's been going on. It will continue to go on, and it's all because we're not learning how to live with each other. We're not being taught basic how to live laws.
Filmmaker Spike Lee addressed the issue of racially motivated violence in his big summer movie, Do the Right Thing. But Chris is not convinced that Spike did the right thing.
If you're a revolutionary or if you're the militant side of the black race, I think it was the right thing. But I just like to know, how long are we going to ponder on black and white? You know, that's the cause for Bensonhurst. When are we going to say pro-humanity?
Chris's pro-humanity message may be the most relevant and positive in rap today. But don't mistake his optimism for naivete. His new album, Ghetto Music, the Blueprint of Hip-Hop, is an appeal for people to question authority, whether it comes from the Bible or your local police officer. But his strongest concern is still awareness.
Educate yourselves, because this society is geared to have us hate each other. Because the longer we hate each other, the more we can't come together as a humanity and look at the knuckleheads screwing it up for everybody.
Meanwhile, KRS-One recently emceed a very successful benefit for the homeless at New York's Beacon Theater, headlined by Living Color. He can also be heard on Sly and Robbie's new rap meets reggae album, Silent Assassin, and KRS-One will begin another American tour later this month to support his own new album, Ghetto Music. He'll be on the road all fall and plans to tour Europe starting in December. That'll do it for now. We'll have more news later, right here on MTV.
MTV News. You hear it first.
All your favorite music and more right here on MTV. Adam Curry's still playing it for you. Living Color coming up in 30 minutes. Of course, they're going to be on stage tonight at Veterans Stadium. Stone's on the way as well with Mixed Emotions. You know the deal on that. Elton John, Healing Hands, right after Fine Young Cannibals. Here's a new one. It's Don't Look Back.
There are a lot of ways to make yourself heard, but this is the best way. Pepsi and MTV present the Viewer's Choice Awards, your chance to vote for your favorite video. All you need is a touch-tone phone to register your vote for one of these video blockbusters. Fine Young Cannibals, Michael Jackson, Madonna, Steve Winwood, Neil Young. Just call 1-900-328-2022 and don't forget to watch the 1989 Video Music Awards, Wednesday, September 6th, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, to see if your choice walks away with the prize. Here's the update so far.
Presenting the newest idea in keeping things cold and the oldest idea. The new Coleman flip-top cooler and the big hunk of ice. Both come in a choice of sizes. But the Coleman cooler also comes with a lid you can't lose. It flips, flops, and slides, but stays hooked on for good. While the big hunk of ice won't open at all, without special accessories. The new Coleman flip-top cooler. The best idea in keeping things cold since the Ice Age.
Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do. So call this free number to find out how easy it is to train at home for a high-paying career in computer programming. Your ICS training includes everything you need for hands-on experience, like this color computer. Through ICS, thousands of men and women have trained for careers in computer programming in their spare time. And now you can do the same. Call for all the facts.
Call 1-800-382-2500 for free information about career training at home in computer programming. There's no obligation and no salesman will call.
A drug addict was controller of the economy, a mystic head of the police, a failed writer, director of publicity, and a paranoid leader of a nation. Hitler, Goering, Himmler, and Goebbels. Why did millions follow these sinister Nazi leaders? Time and life were there. Now you can benefit from their unique perspective in The Third Reich, a new series from Time Life Books. You'll find startling new information about Nazi Germany's devastating impact on the world and fresh insights into the disturbing personalities of its leaders. Call now and receive the first book, The SS, free of charge for 10 days. Learn how Hitler deftly used his elite guard in his rise to power. Keep it and pay only $14.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month, each on the same 10-day free trial basis. Keep only those you want. Cancel anytime. Call now to take an unflinching look at the Third Reich.
It's simple. A equals B. B equals C. Thus, A equals C.
All right, I have something kind of special for you. This is from the Big House up on Broadway here in New York City. It's an official MTV Networks memo. This is the latest update on who will be presenting at the 1989 Video Music Awards. Motley Crue is confirmed. These are confirmed, the way we talk about it. Jody Watley, Nana Cherry, Lou Reed, Alice Cooper, Richard Marx, Miles Davis, and Donny Osmond. 2 more musical presenters to be announced, and Steve Leeds will be point person for musical talent backstage. We're happy about that. Here are the Stones. Of course, you'll see them performing at the 1989 Video Music Awards, and tonight they'll be at Veterans Stadium in Philly. This is Mixed Emotions.
Hi, I'm Billy Squire, and you're watching MTV.
MTV presents News at Night. Your world. Your world.
Your news. Your news.
Up-to-the-minute music, video, interviews, information in one place at one time.
Every day.
News at Night. 30 minutes with Kurt Loder. Monday through Thursday, 8:30, 7:30 Central. News at Night. You hear it first from MTV News. And now you hear it first every night.
This year, I'm determined to make an unparalleled impression on the Geometry Club. What do you think? Nikes with concentric circles or quadrilaterals?
The back-to-school sale at the Athlete's Foot.
You're my favorite under the sun. You're the real thing, you're the one. Can't beat it. Coca-Cola Classic. Can't beat the feeling.
I don't think there's another place in the country that's like this. Pretty great. It's got everything I want.
The only thing better than having delicious Pizza Hut pears delivered right to your door is getting a 6-pack of Pepsi for only 99 cents delivered along with them. Now, for a limited time, get a nice cold 6-pack of Pepsi for only 99 cents with any 2 pizzas delivered from Pizza Hut.
Animals need your help. Please write today from my list on what you can do to help the animals. Ask People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. That's PETA, Washington, D.C. 20015. Thank you.
Says that colon cancer is 90% curable if treated early. Maybe we should get a checkup.
Honey, I have more important things to worry about right now.
No deposit, no return. The 1989 MTV Video Music Awards with Arsenio Hall, Paula Abdul, John Bon Jovi, and Richie Sambora, Bobby Brown, Cher, The Cult, The Cure, Def Leppard, Tone Loc performing on stage, plus Madonna live for the first time on TV in over 5 years, and for their first time on TV in 8 years, the Rolling Stones, plus lots of your favorite people, and a surprise finale that'll blow you away. The 1989 Video Music Awards, next Wednesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on MTV.
No matter what you get stuck doing this Friday night, Rigoletto Sportswear will help you look good doing it.
Not bad.
If you're taking the SAT, Stanley H. Kaplan would like to remind you what to bring. First, you'll need a pencil to fill in your answers, an eraser to change your mistakes, something sweet for energy, even a watch to keep track of time. And if you haven't taken a Stanley H. Kaplan SAT prep course, you may need to bring along one of these. Kaplan has produced more top scores than anyone else. Call 800-321-6200 for a free introductory lesson. Stanley H. Kaplan. Take Kaplan or take your chances.
Hello. Your mother puts on makeup with a hot glue gun. Your sister bites mailmen. Your face looks as if it were washed with acid and dried with a cheese grater. Now, you'll no doubt want to write a response to these observations. And when you do, be sure to use our new airlock fiber tip pens and highlighters. Their smooth, clean lines will grab our attention, and the retractable tip means no cap to lose. Hope to hear from you soon. Nimrod.
New airlock from Scripto, the world's first retractable fiber tip pens and highlighters.
Get off on the right foot. Get off in BK. Get off in BK. Wherever you go, whatever you do, British Knights, the right move for you. Working or play, nighttime or day, make all the right moves. You and BK, get off.
British Knight at Foot Locker and other fine stores.
Tell someone you like about new sugar-free Dentine. The sugar-free gum made to make your breath beautiful.
They'll kiss you for it.
Yeah.
MTV in stereo. The full effect.
I really must get to the celebrity birthday calendar before I head on out of here. Although, I want you to know about this. Tonight, tune in to MTV's News at Night. It's a brand new show. It's the Kurt, Trixie, and John Norris show. It'll be broadcast live from opening night, which of course is tonight, for the Rolling Stones / Living Color Steel Wheels concert tour at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. So that's tonight at 8:30, MTV live from the Rolling Stones concert. That is News at Night. Please check that out. Tears for Fears, it took them about 4 years since their previous mega hit album, which is Songs from the Big Chair. I was actually their second one. I don't even remember what their first album was. The Hurting? The Hurting? See, there were no hits off of that album. Anyway, they're back now, and this is a pretty good album. Some people say ambitious, some people say too ambitious. It took them too long to record, but I think this is a great track off it. Sowing the Seeds of Love. Check out Tears for Fears. Okay, I'll be back in just 10 minutes after I change for Hard 30. Before we get to the news, though, here is the celebrity birthday calendar. Buddy Hackett is 65. Van Morrison, 44. Richard Gere is 40 years old. Debbie Gibson is 19. Now, you hear the yelp about Richard Gere. I, on many occasions, have been told that I have, my rear end is, well, I have Richard Gere's rear end.
Where does he have?
Well, the problem is it's on my shoulders. So Great White is coming up after the news, and I have this word from Starburst. I'll see you in a bit for Hard 30.
Introducing new Starburst California fruit chews. 4 new mouth-watering flavors like strawberry watermelon and Malibu punch. That'll give your mouth a splash of California.
Serious fun. That's the slogan for the new Brooks Shoes commercial. Man, they hired this big-time hoopla basketball superstar to be visually paralleled with numerous other sports. All this going on while he's dribbling down the whole court, full speed, setting up for the 365-degree, round the back, over the head, in between the legs, slam dunk. But the dude didn't show up.
Tom Selleck is coming to your video store. Paulina Poroskova is coming to your video store in a comedy that proves falling in love with a beautiful woman can be murder. Her Alibi. And Mel Gibson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Kurt Russell are now in your video store in the action-packed Tequila Sunrise, written and directed by Robert Towne. Look for both Tequila Sunrise, now available, and Her Alibi, coming September 13th on video cassette.
Apple, lemon, blueberry, boysenberry, rhubarb, cherry.
What was one before cherry?
Rhubarb. Rhubarb.
It's a plant. What's a rhubarb?
A vegetable. It's about yay long.
We're out of rhubarb.
Hello there. I'm Mr. Music, and I'm here to tell you how you can prepare for a career in the music business. Behind the scenes, there's a world of production, promotions, marketing, and management. It's the music business. And you can learn all about it in a highly specialized music business program. Our schools will teach you about video production, sound recording, music sales, concert staging, record promotion, and artist management. Don't be the drudge and get stuck in a humdrum job. You have your choice of 8 locations: Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Denver, Fort Lauderdale, Seattle, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia. Call now. In just 2 years, you could be booking bands or shooting video productions. Call now. 1-800-535-9000. Start a career in the music business. 1-800-535-9000.
MTV News, sitting in for Kurt Loder, I'm John Norris. Prince has nearly finished the second video for his Batman movie soundtrack, this one for the track Party Man. It's one of only a couple of Prince songs actually heard in the film. In this case, it's in that genius scene where Jack Nicholson's Joker defaces artworks in a museum. As in the Bat Dance video, Prince is back in that two-tone makeup job as a schizoid character Gemini, featured here with 150 extras, and Prince's full band, which, by the way, no longer includes drummer Sheila E., who's been replaced by a guy named Michael Bland. Also appearing in the Party Man video, a chimp said to be impersonating Michael Jackson's pet, Bubbles, and a Weird Al Yankovic lookalike, which might be explained by the fact that Al has always been outspoken about Prince's refusal to have his music parodied by Yankovic. Party Man was directed by Albert Magnoli, who also manages Prince and directed his movie debut, Purple Rain. And in soundtrack news of a completely different sort, blues legend Willie Dixon has recorded the first movie music in a distinguished career that's had an impact on several generations of rock and roll. He played bass for artists like Chuck Berry and Muddy Waters, and the songs he wrote have been recorded by countless bands. The Rolling Stones did Little Red Rooster, the Doors did Backdoor Man, and Led Zeppelin did You Shook Me, to name but a few. Dixon's first movie soundtrack is for a new independent film called Ginger Ale Afternoon, which is based on a Gina Wenkos play about a love triangle between a man, his very pregnant wife, and a teenage girl, set in a rural southern trailer park. If you're wondering what kind of movie could possibly inspire a soundtrack from Dixon and what his music sounds like, well, here's a clip.
That'll make you smile.
Yeah. He's going to need a lot of bottles of lotion, I think. Dixon got the Ginger Ale Afternoon job when the film's director, Raphael Zelinsky, who's a big Dixon fan, approached Willie after a gig last year. Ginger Ale Afternoon opened last week in San Francisco and L.A. and will open across the rest of the country over the next month. The soundtrack album has just been released. It started out as a regular Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers concert last Saturday night at the State Fair in Syracuse, New York, until Petty announced that an unnamed friend was going to join them on stage for a song or two. That friend turned out to be none other than Axl Rose, who befriended Petty a year ago when the Guns N' Roses frontman dropped by the studio where Petty was recording his Full Moon Fever album. Axl joined Petty and the Heartbreakers on Petty's Free Falling and the Bob Dylan standard Knockin' on Heaven's Door, which Petty has been performing on his current tour as Knockin' on Axl's Door. Guns N' Roses have played the song in concert as well, but with the original title and lyrics. And that is the news for now. We'll have more later, right here on MTV.
MTV News. You hear it first.